SafetyPoint is a hosted, online work health and safety management and compliance system that has 4 cardinal parts in one clear system, designed specifically for businesses and undertakings operating under Australian work health and safety legislation. The first part of each SafetyPoint system is a resource site for the location and integration of your organisation's work health and safety documentation. The resource site is laid out in a management system framework defined by the Australian Best Practice Standard for Health and Safety Management Systems. Its 5 main resource libraries match the 5 main components of the standard. SafetyPoint also has add-on resource areas defined by work health and safety regulations for the management of hazardous chemicals and for communication and consultation with workers about work health and safety matters. Constructed using Windows SharePoint software, SafetyPoint has built-in security, document management, version control and change notification capacities that allow easy management and tracking of the currency and accessibility of your organisation's WHS documents and resources. The second part of the SafetyPoint system is an extensive compliance and management toolbox. You can draw from the toolbox to supplement your organisation's resources and facilitate work health and safety management activities. The toolbox is laid out to mirror the resource system, so that tools that are available for each aspect of your system will be easy to find and customise and send straight across into the resource system. Quick access to the more commonly needed toolsets is also provided from the toolbox home page to make it even easier to find tools to help. Toolbox policy support includes initial review and policy development resources. Planning support includes compliance and management gap analyses and risk management, short-range action and long-range strategic management plan development tools. There are more than 100 implementation support tools in SafetyPoint. They include safety information and training resources, such as safety information sheets to help inform workers about hazards and the risks associated with their work and ways to avoid harm from those risks, and PowerPoint training programs that workers can work through or trainers can deliver. And there are training record forms and registers to help you manage work health and safety training. Consultation support includes tools to help determine the suitability of consultation arrangement options and also to help in the conduct of meetings and recording of action decisions. The largest tool set in the box is the risk management set of hazard and risk identification, risk control and review tools, including hazard checklists for workers, risk control planning and management tools, procedural review tools, and general and specific risk registers. Incident and emergency planning and response support is also provided in the toolbox, including emergency control gap and needs analysis and planning tools, and report and investigation forms. Consistent with good general and work health and safety management practices, there are also some key performance measurement, evaluation and management review tools in the toolbox to enable the measurement and improvement of the organisation's hazard, incident and injury prevention and management practices, to audit and improve the quality and implementation of the safety management system, and to review the adequacy of the system itself in helping the organisation achieve its WHS policy objectives. Earlier versions of most of the resources in the toolbox have a track record of wide inclusion in work cover assist industry support programs and a high industry regard for their quality and utility. The third part of the SafetyPoint system is a dedicated consultation and collaboration worksite for HSRs and Health and Safety Committee members. Their workspace facilitates cooperation and participation, enabling the communication of important information and the scheduling and notification of WHS meetings and activities, the management and distribution of meeting agendas, documents and minutes, the collection, consideration and response to WHS input from workers, and the assignment, management and tracking of WHS work tasks. And the fourth and final part of the SafetyPoint system is a secure records management site, without which it would be very difficult for officers and workers with assigned WHS responsibilities to review or improve performance, or verify the provision and use of WHS compliance resources and processes. Like the toolbox, the records management site is laid out to mirror the resource system, so that records that have been created and stored against each aspect of the system will be quite clear and easy for those with authority and permission to find. Quick access links to key records makes finding particular records even easier. In addition to the site's capacity to manage your document records, there are also 3 key recording and response tools embedded in the records management site itself. Firstly, a risk register, defined by the model How to Manage Work Health and Safety Risks Code of Practice, that will allow the recording, management and review of hazard, incident and risk control information, response and current control status. Secondly, a safety management system audit tool, defined by the specifications of the Australian Standard for Safety Management Systems, that enables point-in-time auditing and reporting, and the collation and summary reporting of audit history. The audit tool is linked to the third built-in records management tool, a corrective action register for recording, managing and tracking the implementation of post-audit corrective action requirements. SafetyPoint's 4 cardinal parts together provide one clear system of controlled WHS resource management, extensive help from the toolbox, consultation workspace, and secure records management. SafetyPoint, a WHS management and compliance system designed specifically for businesses and undertakings operating under Australian work health and safety legislation.